Facebook fam. Hey. Hey, y'all. It's just Sugar. Sugar shooting the breeze. Sugar shooting the breeze. Y'all know how I do. I come on random. I come on just to shoot the breeze. Chit chat with folks. That's what I do. Hey. Good morning to you. Yeah. What day is it? What day is it, y'all? It's Saturday, July 25th, 2026. What time is it? 10:46. I'm in the window. I always say I'm coming on between 10 and 11. If I'm blessed to wake up and see it, I'm going to come on between 10 and 11. And whoever pop up, surprise me. Surprise Sugar stopping by to visit. See how I'm doing. Yeah, y'all. That's how that go. That's still on my topics that I like to talk about, that I like to chit chat about. You know, telling folk business, the good business, telling folks business of what they do. Talk about some old, talk about birthdays, you know, whatever come across my thought process to talk about, and whoever's in the chat that want to chat it up with me, hey, that's what I'm here for. Yeah. But not before I get ready to do my Sugar Shooting the Breeze theme song. Yeah, I had to write me one, y'all. I had to pen me a theme song. I had to. Everybody needs their own theme song. So here we go. Sugar Shooting the Breeze, y'all. 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 Random when it hits me, I run with it. Hey, random when it hits me, I run with it. Yeah. That's my song. That's my song I wrote. I sing, I write, I do a little bit of everything. But that's something that I was passionate about early on. So I said I can share it wherever I want to share it. On this live, wherever I can share it. And that's what I'm here to do. Exchange, engage, and see who out here in these social media streets. Won't stop by and see Sugar today. Yeah. But you know, y'all, we got a birthday today. And I'm glad, because I like to do birthday shout outs. I like to let folks know if you celebrate. Sugar want to shout you out and sing you a birthday song too that I wrote. My old version. I love the birthday songs. I love to be able to attach them to my post for the people that are celebrating. I love to do that. I love to attach the birthday songs. But you know, I said, okay, I'm gonna pin me a birthday song to sing to the folks celebrating their birthday on today, July 25th. And it's our cousin, one of our cousins, celebrating his birthday today. Cousin Tim. Yep. Tim's birthday is on today, y'all. His birthday on today. Happy birthday, cuz. I hope you're somewhere enjoying it. I hope you're somewhere. This is weekend too, because this is good. You know, if you fall in the middle of the week, you know, as grown folks, we used to wait till the weekend. Used to wait till the weekend to turn up for your birthday. If it fall in the middle of grown folks, that's, you know, usually what we do. You know, you can dodge the day, but them that still like to go on out and party for it, tend to wait for the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yours fell on the weekend, so yeah, hopefully you is somewhere turning up, enjoying it. And whoever else out there celebrating a birthday, y'all, whoever else out there celebrating a birthday, it's for you. It's for you. It's your birthday. It's your birthday today. It's your birthday today, y'all. That's how that go. It's your birthday today. And Suga's here to give you a birthday shout out. That's what I like to do. I like to do it. And I sing my birthday song to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And you wish many, many more. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And you wish many, many more. And you wish many, many more. And you wish many, many more. You know, that's the Happy birthday, y'all. Happy birthday, y'all. That's how that, happy birthday. That's how that go. Yeah. So I gotta get on my dishes, you know. That's how I kick it off, y'all. Get these dishes washed up. And then on to my cereal. On to my breakfast. It's 10:52 on to my breakfast. Yeah. It's still a cloudy day out there, y'all. We still got an overcast. We're still getting a lot of rain here. Lots of rain. I'm not complaining about the rain. I'm not at all. Because we having a little bit of we having a drought. We've had a drought here. And because of that, you know, the ground soaks it up and then the ground is back dry again. So with the drought, yeah, however the rain come and however it show up, I'm thankful. You know, it's always good to see the sun peek out, but I know we got to have that rain. We got to have it. Get my little Clorox. Little Clorox, y'all, little teardrops of Clorox. Keep your water sanitized with bacteria. You know, tighten it up a bit. All you need about 2 teardrops. That's all you need. Don't take much. Don't take much, but just put your dishcloths in there while you're washing your dishes. You know, it don't take much. It don't. But I hope everybody is enjoying this Saturday, wherever you are in the world. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday. I do. Hope you're enjoying it. Yeah. Yeah, I do, y'all. We ended up going to our favorite spot, one of our favorite spots here, the Rockin' Crab. Yeah, we ended up going there. And you know, but our hometown piece, Eric Davis, DJ on the ones and twos. Yeah, he be up in there. He have the crab, he have the Rockin' Crab. You know, about to club it out up in there. He be about to club it out, but we there for it. You know, it's just like you get 2 for 1. You get the dinner to eat, and then you get to listen to somebody live DJ, and whoever in there, everybody understand the assignment for the most part. We there to enjoy ourselves, eat, and listen to the DJ spin the records, spin it. You know, and I know that that dates me, but yeah. Eric B, he up in there, the Rockin' Crab on Friday night. Go in there, you catch him. You get there between 6, and he's there to about 10. And he there, and boy, we be up in there having a real good time. We don't know nobody for the most part. I mean, the bartenders and the servers, yeah. But most of the time, it's people we don't even know. But everybody understand the assignment. You know, everybody understand the assignment. You get to eat, get your little groove on, and go home. Get to eat, get your groove on, and go home. And sometimes if we don't have a booth, we sitting at the bar. It don't matter where you're at. You get the party where you're at. Whoever sitting next to you, yeah. Whoever sitting next to you, they gonna feel it. They can't help but feel it. They can't help it. Cause he definitely be hitting. He be churning them out, and he takes requests. He do, you know. He does take requests on the DJ and up in there, you know, cause there's a lot of a variety, different age groups. It's different age groups that come up in the Rockin' Crab. It's a different age group, young and old, and they celebrate birthdays there. You know, they be celebrating their birthdays. And last night we had a crew. It was a young crew, young girls, you know, adults. You know, from what I could tell, the majority of them were adults, young, in their 20s. He was cranking them out. He was cranking out the hits that they knew, and they was. I had to do a little video on it because I'm like, I like it. You the young folks, they have you feeling like you could do some things, but feeling like you get crunk too, you can get loud too. You can enjoy yourself. They was turned up in there, and he was cranking them out. So I was like, you know, shout out to Eric B. Yeah, Eric Davis, one of our friends, you know, on Facebook with the hometown peeps, DJing. He know what to do. He know how to keep them entertained. He know how to keep the music crunk and churning it out. That's what I like, when a DJ has his finger on the pulse of the people and the music that they like. And then they go to try to sit down. Then the song, they drop another one, and then they got to stay on the floor. Now, of course, it is a restaurant. Let me put that out there. It is a restaurant, and I'm sure there are limitations as to how rowdy we can get. You know, as grown and young folks, you know, most folks in there, we understand what's going on. You know, if you're coming up in there on a Friday night, just know, yeah, you get a 2-for-1. You get the restaurant and the little club activity, club dance, you know, 2-for-1. That's what you get. And you can get loud. You know, you can because the music is up, so you can be loud if you want to. Oh yeah, nice little spot. Nice little spot. Servers are awesome. Yeah, everybody understand what they're supposed to be doing to make you feel good to come up in their establishment. Yeah, I love it. And they do a little they do karaoke too. They offer karaoke. He offers karaoke when he's there. If anybody want to get on the mic. And I normally don't, you know, for the most part. I'm singing along with them, but for anybody that want to come and get on the mic, it's there for you. You can get on the mic at Rockin' Crab, and we rename it Club Rockin' Crab on Fridays, cause everybody have it turned up in there. Everybody have the Rockin' Crab rocking. Yeah. So. But that's our evening getaway. You know, just to get out, spend a little coins, stimulate the economy. That's what you do. You know, spend a little coins, stimulate the economy. Friday nights, after you know, worked all week, you know, for those that understand, it's like you don't work, you want to let your hair down, you just kind of burn off some of whatever that energy that you acquired during the week, that pent up energy when you're working. Going somewhere where you can just let your hair down and just enjoy. And ain't got to know who you're sitting next to, but if they understand their assignment, we family. we can up in here for the next 2 hours. Act like you know me. Act like you know me for the next 2 hours. Because Eric B gonna make you feel like you up in there with your family. He gonna put on the songs that gonna have you trying to enjoy yourself and everybody around you. You know, I don't know your name, but we can. Because Eric B done made us that up in here with this music that he got going on. Y'all, I got my dishcloths. I know I keep showing these old raggedy dishcloths. And I'm supposed to be done throw them away. I'm supposed to be done throw them away, y'all. I ain't throw them away, though. I have not. It's going to be thrown away probably maybe by next week. It's the Clorox. But I ain't got no funky dishcloths. You best believe that. They not funky. You put that little drop, 2 teardrops of Clorox in there. And your dishwater, if you wash your dishes by hand, I do. I wash my dishes by hand. If you do, about 2 teardrops of Clorox. Keep the germs. Kill off some germs. Keep your dishcloth from funky. You know. That's what that do. All right, I see somebody down there. Let me see. Hold on. Who that? Hey, Curtis. Good morning. Good morning to you. Happy Saturday. Shuga Shootin' the breeze. It's good to see you done popped up. Somebody done stopped by to see me. Somebody stopped by to see me. I appreciate you. Hope your Saturday's going well. What you got going on? That's the author, y'all. Mr. Curtis Butler III. That's the author right there. Uh-huh. Yeah, I told his business about a week ago. Shouting out his book. Mm-hmm. Mr. Curtis Butler III. Hold up, let me go get it. Yeah, that's you. Mr. Curtis Butler III, a warrior. What did it say that? What did it say? A warrior married to his wife and PTSD. That's Curtis Butler III here. Popped up on my live. He did. Oh, and his other book too. As I had got that one too, Curtis. I had got that one too. PTSD, my story. Please listen. Uh-huh. All of these. Amazon. Check it out. That's Curtis. Hope you enjoying your Saturday. I don't know what you got lined up, but I hope it's something, productive. Something worthwhile. I hope it is. But you know me, y'all. I'm gonna shoot the breeze and tell folks business. If you pop on here, yeah, I'll let you know. But I also have one that I like to talk about while I'm talking that I've selected for the next. And today, I have one. He's on Sugar's bookshelf. It's like, who's on Sugar's bookshelf? He on my bookshelf. And who's in Sugar's closet? And now today is who Sugar's watching. Who am I watching? Who am I looking at? What show am I watching? So, yeah, I'll be talking about her. But let me get my cereal, y'all. Let me get my cereal. Yeah, Curtis, we was out at the crab spot, Rockin' Crab, with Eric Davis on the ones and twos on Friday nights. That's where we was, just to get out. I get my grapes. I ain't got but a handful left. Get my almond milk. Get my almond milk. That's it there. Yep. What I got? That's good. That's enough. I don't need a whole lot. I be fancifying my cereal. I build it up. My nuts. And I build it up with my grapes. Yeah. Got a couple of more, y'all. They back on. And like I said, I don't try and get a whole bag because I don't want them to go bad before I can eat them. You know, I ain't for wasting food. I am not. So, if you don't need a whole 2 pounds of grapes, then just take some out. Put them back in, put them in another bag, and then measure it based off of what you can eat without them going bad on you. If you don't eat them up, and if nobody else is helping you to eat them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9. Yeah, that's gonna be for tomorrow, and then I'll be going to get some more. That's all it takes. A couple of grapes. You know, give me some nuts. My walnuts. And 1/4 of a cup. That's a serving. Walnuts and 1/4 of a cup. And we don't, you know, we don't really take in consideration how much 1/4 of a cup is with it, and the size, and how much they recommend as far as a serving. You know, we don't take it into consideration. We just be popping, just eating. And I realize we done ate up maybe 2, 3, 4 servings, and that calories that says 210, multiply that time by how many servings. If you done ate a whole cup, that's like 800 calories, and you ain't even know it. I guess that's probably why it was best that we cracked the nut. We worked to get it out of there. We worked to get the meat out of the nut in the shell, so then we're not so quick to consume it when you gotta work to get it out. When they did it like this here, well, that messed some folks up. Some folks eat this whole bag in one sitting. They look up and how many servings is on here. 11 servings in the bag. That's like 2,100 calories if you ate this whole bag of. That's too much. And then the fat, yeah, saturated fat, 2 grams. Then you done times 11. That's more than the percentage that they recommend on your saturated fats. You shouldn't consume as much. You know, trans fat's none, but fat is fat. And fat can make you fat too. It's low key. If you eat too much, it's still calories. It's still calories. So, yep. Now this ain't but 50 calories in here in a cup. I don't do a cup. I just want to wet my cereal, that's it. But almond breeze, I like that. So I squeeze the air out, y'all. And then seal it. Squeeze it down, and then seal it. And then it kind of create a little vacuum. See that? Like a vacuum. That way it kind of help preserve the freshness. Yeah. Help preserve the freshness of your nut. Do that with your nuts. Do that. So yep, the sun, it didn't come out yet. It's an overcast. I've been out there. I went out there earlier. It's nice and wet. We got some rain, but the sun ain't make its appearance yet. So you know, and I have to sing my song to the sun. Maybe he'll show up. I have to sing my song. Maybe he'll make an appearance. But as of right now, it's overcast. It's humid. It's not really hot. It's just humid. It's roughly about 77 degrees out there. It's pretty good. I can tolerate that. You know, I can do that. Even with the humidity, I can do that. But I always like to sing my song for the sun, you know. Just let him know I appreciate it for shining. He's shining bright somewhere. The clouds is covering him over here. But somewhere else he's shining bright. So even for that, you know, I'm thankful that he's shining bright. And that's where my song comes in at. Hey, Mr. Sun, shining on me. Hey, Mr. Sun, shining on me. Hey, Mr. Sun, shining on me. Up, all right, this morning. Hey, Mr. Sun, shining on me. Shining on me. Shining on me. That's my song for the sun. So I'm gonna write the song for the sun. Prepare me a song for the sun. Just show my appreciation. Now, son, I appreciate you for doing your job. I appreciate you for doing your job and being impartial. But God knows if the sun decided not to shine because he was mad, it was programmed to be mad at somebody, it can determine that I ain't gonna shine on you because, boy, you be messed up. You be messed up, y'all. You be messed up. So we got to be thankful for our sun and our solar system. We got to. It's the only way we can exist on this earth. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for my breakfast. Thank you for my breakfast. Yep. That's good to me. But that look great. That grape always set it off. The grape always set it off. It makes the flavor of the Cheerios. It just brings out the flavor because of the sweetness and the juiciness of it. Yeah, it does that. So get you some Cheerios. Get you some nuts if you ain't allergic. And get you a couple of grapes, whatever color. It don't matter about the color. The purple grapes, the red grapes, the green grapes. Yeah. It works good. It's that surprise burst of flavor in your mouth. Good morning, good morning. Yeah. And let your taste buds do their job. Chew it up real good. Yeah, I had some visitors to come on that I grew up with yesterday. Stopped by to see Sugar on her live. And say, hey, Sugar, how you doing? Yep, it's always good. It's always good. Enjoy your food, y'all. Take time to enjoy it. Take time to enjoy it. Because you remember in the military, when basic training, you ain't have time. It was like you ate and kept your head down. And you call yourself trying to look around. You was going to be escorted up out of there. You didn't get a chance to finish. So you was in a hurry. It's that hurry up and wait. Hurry up, hurry up. Hurry up. Drill sergeants come up in there. They were at you when you went to chow. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you went to chow during basic training, You ain't have time to sit there and just enjoy your meal. It wasn't no happy state to be in. You gonna eat as much as you could possibly eat, and then it's time to go. Get on up out there. Ain't no dilly-dally, ain't no socializing. No, it was not that. You come up in there, you eat, kept your head down, and don't create no type of issue where the drill sergeant gonna come over to you and tell you get up and go. You done. But now, for those that have not untrained themselves to eat in such a hurry like that, some of them still doing it. And probably bringing on a lot of indigestion and stuff because they have not untrained themselves to eat in such a hurry when you was in basic training. I mean, I ain't never ate that fast in my life until I was in basic training. So I definitely make sure I enjoy my meals. Let my taste buds do their job. Let your taste buds do their job, y'all. Let them do their job. Yeah. That's how that go. That's good to me. That's good to my taste buds. What y'all have for breakfast this morning? What y'all have? What y'all have? Did y'all have the traditional country breakfast? What you have? Yeah. What you have? Now I got that one grape still swimming around in there. I got that one grape still swimming around in here. I'm gonna scoop it up because I want to have a grape. Hold on one second. Yep, got this one grape, y'all, swimming around. And I scoop it up with my last few Cheerios. You sitting off in there. Yeah. That's it. That's it on that. I get it out from the back, in the back of your mouth. You're back there in the back collecting crumbs. I'm gonna get it out of there too. Down.
Driveway, door.
Just a little bit of water. Cause the nuts, you know, they got that with the shells on them and the fiber. Yeah. Yeah. That. Okay. I'm good. But yeah, so today I wanted to continue discussing and shooting the breeze and telling the business of this young lady. You know, Shuga telling the business of this young lady. One of my hometown, same high school, born and raised. And she may not have been born there, but I'm certain she was raised there because we went to the same high school, same middle school. You know, she was younger. But shouting out folks, the business entrepreneurs that I know on my page. And if you just so happen to become a follower and I get to see what you do, and you know, then you know you get shouted out too. But I said I'm gonna start with who I know. Shouting out who I know. And yeah, like I said, she wears many hats. She's been in several professions. But right about now, she's in her acting bag. Yeah, she's in her acting bag now. She's having a fun. She's having a fun time in her acting bag for the simple fact that she's such a natural with it. I mean, everything that she's done in her life up to this point, you know, it's her personality and everything has prepared her to be able to operate in these roles that she's operating in. And one in particular that I have subscribed to the channel of is called Another Chance, the series, THEE. If you go on YouTube, you'll be able to find it. Another Chance, the series. And she's in there as a first lady. She's married to her pastor. And they're the Browns, y'all. and yeah, it's like I say, it's once again art imitating life, and you're seeing how the script is being played out, and you see how it starts of someone having another chance after they've been incarcerated. Someone gets another chance to come out and see what they're gonna do with it. You know, a lot of drama, a lot of suspense, a lot of lying, a lot of deceit. It's already established, but she, as the first lady, y'all, she reminds me of, like I say, the divas of yesterday in Diane Carroll, you know, and what's Joan Collins in Dynasty, you know, Dominique and Alexis, you know, her squints and her over dramatization of her eyes and she just diva, approvals and disapprovals. Stephanie Bloop, that's who I'm talking about. If you must know, it's Stephanie Bloop. She's one of our Facebook friends, and she's in her zone right about now in this acting roles that she's acquiring, and doing a dang on good job. I like it, you know, I really do. I like it. She's on there. And she's representing. I'm like, so go ahead on it, Stephanie. As they say when you put the ing on it, she blooping. Stephanie Bloop is blooping. Put the in on it. She doing it. She is doing it. And you can see she's truly enjoying it. It's a craft that she really, really is passionate about. So, yeah. Y'all go on there. Go on YouTube. Go on YouTube and check out Another Chance, the series. They got 10 episodes right about now. They got 10 episodes, and she's in her element. She's doing that role justice. She is. And her husband the pastor. He reminds me of a quiet storm. The voice, like radio personality. He may have done it. I don't know. But his voice sounds like, you close your eyes, sound like you belong on the radio. The quiet storm, late night, churning out the love songs. But he's a pastor, and he's on there. And yeah, they have their dynamic. Go check it out, y'all, and find out who got released. Who got released trying to get another chance. Find out who gets released. Yeah, Stephanie Blue. She's one of my friends. Go on, check her out, y'all. Go on, check her out. Yeah, I like it. You know, small businesses, supporting small businesses. For them that's out here trying to give the public something. Give the public something to support. You know, whether it's product, service, or both. Whatever profession, you know, you decide you want to turn it into a small business. You got gifts and skills and certifications and degrees, and you want to establish your own business. You know, it takes work. It is work. I've done it for 20 plus years. It's work. So, Stephanie Blue in Another Chance, the series with 2 E's. When you type it in on YouTube, and go on subscribe. Yeah. Yeah. And even more so, you know, I like the fact that she is wearing many hats, and she got roles lined up. So you'll be able to see that on her page too, if you go visit her page and follow her. Yeah. So I always like to talk about something old. I always like to talk about something, shoot the breeze about something old that I have. Now, if it's something old that you have, you know, we can talk about that too. You drop it in the comment section. What you got that's old in your closet, in your house, somewhere stuffed away? What do you have that's old that probably nobody is even thinking about? That you've had it, that you kept for years, 20, 30, 40 years of your life. What is it that you have that you hold dear to your heart that you just couldn't part with and turn loose? Because it either brought you joy, or was just something sentimental that helps you to connect with somebody or remember someone or something that you wanted to. And because these memories, as we get older, you start to have a little bit of issue trying to remember things, trying to access files that you hadn't accessed in years. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, have them senior moments where what you're thinking about, you're dead in conversation, and then all of a sudden it's like your brain won't allow you to continue thinking and talking and expressing yourself, and you be like, wait, what was I saying? What was the point I was trying to make? Yeah, it will embarrass you. It'll embarrass you, won't it? It'll embarrass you if you have trouble trying to remember something and you dead in the middle of a conversation. And especially if you're trying to make a point. As we get older, you know, we trying to stay sharp. We try to stay sharp. But yeah, it gets a little bit more challenging, especially if you have not talked about something or referenced something, and you're trying to get your brain to open up that file. You're trying to command it, and they open it like, wait, cause you ain't visited this file. You ain't accessed this file in how many years, and now you want us to be able to pull it up. That's what's going on. Your brain is like, they'll put out, hey, she tripping. She'll be tripping trying to get us to think back to when she was 6 about something. It get way back. Let me go. That's the Dewey Decimal System. Some you just ain't gonna be able to remember. You're just not gonna be able to remember. Like some of the files got corrupt. You know, your brain just don't have access to them. So, but yeah. So one of the things that I like to talk about that's old is pennies, and I've been talking about it for the last couple of days because, for one, it's still still some in this bag. Once I run out, then I'll be on to another subject. Right now, this is what I'm on. Pennies, y'all, because we don't have them being printed in circulation anymore. Yeah, unfortunately, they are no longer being minted nowhere. They're no longer being, because it costs too much. That's what they say. How much you think it costs for them to make a penny now, according to what they've determined? How much do you think it costs to create a penny? They say it costs 4 cents to create 1 penny. That's what they determined that it costs. So it don't make sense to be printing up 1 penny and it taking 4 cents to create it. It don't make sense to do that. So the last penny was printed last year. Yeah, last year. And so I like to go through, and the date on the penny, I like to associate it with someone who's had a birthday. If it's your birthday, your birth year, say, that's me, sugar. That's the year I was born. That's the year I was born. You got a penny that's representing me. And if y'all got any pennies, you know, like I say, you might want to hang on to them just for the sake of conversation piece for your children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren. They ain't making no more. So let me see. Let me go. I get my trusty magnifying glass, because ain't nobody playing. I can't see nothing on this penny. Ain't gonna even fake it. So let me see whose birth year I'm about to uncover. See, here we go, y'all. Here we go. Starting at 1980. Who year is that? Is that the year you were born? 1980, y'all. 1980 off the bat. Then come out. 1980 is pretty much, yeah. Y'all, I got more pennies of 1980 so far than of any. How many I got? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 27 pennies. The 80 babies. Where y'all at? Y'all representing up in Sugar's pennies. Y'all representing. Let's see who else. Okay, 1982, and once again, see, 82 and 80, they kind of running neck and neck. They running neck and neck, y'all. 82. Where the 82 babies at? Where the 82? That make 20 of y'all. Y'all being represented up in Sugar's pennies. The 82 babies. Now, they don't have that letter underneath the 80, not 82. And I went back and looked, because I said I was going to look up why some coins have the letter underneath the date. And 80 has the letter, see, letter D. And they said that's associated with where they were made at. You know, what minting company made it. And then you have them in various places. In Georgia, you know, here in the state of Georgia. You got them in, I think it was in California, Pennsylvania. What? Let me see, y'all. Let me see. Because I said, I'm going to make sure that I look this up and let the people know. What does the letter stands for? What does the letter underneath the date on any coin, what does it stand for? And it told me, now, it told me, Google told me, it says it's a mint mark that shows which factory or mint branch made the coin. So it's always underneath the date on the coin. Always. And if it's not, then it's safe to say they said it was minted in Philadelphia. But if it was minted in Philadelphia, it would have the letter P. If it was minted in Denver, it would have the letter D. And if it was minted in San Francisco, it would have the letter S. And if it was minted in West Point, it would have the letter W. Now they have what they call old or closed mints. Those were New Orleans is since closed. Carson City Mint is closed. Charlotte Mint is closed. And Dahlonega Mint in Georgia is closed. So, but if there isn't a letter underneath, then it was minted in Philadelphia. So I said, I'm gonna find out what that means, what the letters mean. It's just where it was made. That's all. Where it was made. So let's see what we got here. 1964. Okay, 1964, y'all. It got the letter D on it. It's attached with the letter D. 1964. Who year is that? Huh? Who year is 1964? Is that your year? Is that your year, 1964? Is it? I don't know anybody born in 1964. I don't. Not by heart. You know, I was 1970. But 64? I've been thought about in 64. What we got? 1972. Letter D on here. 1972. Is that you? If that's you, I got 15 pennies representing 1972. If that's you, say hooty hoo. That's me, Sugar said. Put it in the comment section. That's me. Okay, 1974. Where my 74 babies at? Where y'all at? Where your 74 babies at? Where you at? Where you at, 74? I was 4 years old. Where you at? Where you at, 1974? Drop it in the comment section. Where you at, 1974 babies? Sugar got penny. Okay, now hold up. Now this penny is stuck together. It's two. It's been something in there, you know, whatever, it got stuck. It is like glued together, two pennies. Now on the front of it, 1978. Yeah. Somehow it got wet or whatever the case may be and ended up sticking together, y'all. And then it was stuck together with the 1 cent on the back of the other coin, and then the front cent, the front of the coin on the coin in the front. 1978 is the year. Now it doesn't have a letter on it. So 1978. Who born in 1978? And I'm not sure what the other coin is because it's not showing it since it's stuck together on 1978. Where y'all at? That 15 of y'all. 78. That's 15 of y'all. Baby's born in 78. Okay. All right. 1980 again. 1980. 80 babies. 1980. That's 28 of y'all. Y'all in the lead. Y'all in the lead. 1980. Okay. Oh, this penny here, he rough. And I mean, he rough. He done been through something. And it's 2015. This is a 2015 penny, y'all. It look like it's been here. Look like it's been here for at least 100 years. It looking like it's about 100 years old. This 2015 penny. Good grief. 2015. Good grief. 2015. How you do that? Where you been? Where you been, 2015? 2015, I had a rough life. You done been around. You ended up in Sugar's coins. He done been around, y'all. I had a rough life. Where y'all at, 2015? I got one. One of you over here. All right, 1963. Where my 63 babies at? And it had the D that determined where it was minted at. And what we had determined, what the D stands for, Denver. Minted in Denver, 63. Where y'all at, 63? That's 5 of y'all. 5 of y'all. Come out in 63. Okay. Okay, 1980 again. I'm not sure. 1980 is just dominating. 1980. Y'all dominating. Y'all dominating 1980. 80 babies. 80 babies. Okay, 1964. 64. 64. 64. That's 5 of y'all. Y'all got to 5. 64 babies for y'all got to 5. 5 y'all being represented up in these pennies here. Alright, next 74. Here we go. 74, here we go. Where y'all at? 74 babies. That's 12. That's 12 of y'all. I was 4 years old. 4. Yep, I was 4 years old. All right, 80 running it. 80 babies running it, y'all. Y'all running, that's good. That's 30. 30 of y'all up in 30 y'all up in here. I ain't gonna do all these today. I'll finish out probably the majority of them. Finish them out maybe by tomorrow or Monday. But yeah, y'all running it. Okay, we got 76. Okay, 76. Minted in Denver. Minted in Denver. That one. That's 14 of y'all. 76. Where y'all at? Where the 76 babies at? Huh? Where you at? Okay, what we got? All right, 81. 81. 81. Now, 81. And then 2015. Them two. 2015 and 81. Like I say, 2015, yeah. It had a hard life. Had a hard life. So 81. Who is born in 81? That's your year. Is that your year? Born in 81. Holler at me. Say, Sugar, that's my year. That's my year. Shoot the breeze. Shoot the breeze. Sugar shooting the breeze about her coins. Something old. It's in 1976. Denver. Denver, y'all. 76. There you go. That make 15 of y'all. Where the 76 babies? I was 6 years old. I was 6. Okay, let me see. 1981. Okay, 81. 81. 80s is running it. 81. That make 14 of y'all. Where y'all at? Where y'all at, 81? Where you at? Anywhere. Anywhere in the world. Anywhere. Where you was born. What year you was born. Anybody. Let me hear from you. 1975. 1975 in Denver. Is that you? 1975. So, yep, I'm represented. I'm represented up in your pennies, sugar. I'm represented. Okay, let's see what else we got. Okay, 1978. And that's Denver again. 1978. Where the 78 babies at? That makes 16 of y'all. I was 8 years old. 8. I was 8 in 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. 3rd grade. Okay, 73. 73. 1 cent. 73. Where y'all at? 73 look pretty good. 73, you look pretty good. Yeah, y'all look pretty good, 73. If that's your representation right there. Look pretty good. That gives y'all 13. 13 being represented in Sugar's pennies. Okay, what we got? 82. Alright, 82. The 82 crew. Where you at, 82? That make it 21 of y'all. 10, 5, 10, 15, 20. 21. Y'all in 80. 80's done dusted everybody. 80 babies done dusted everybody. Represented up in Sugar's pennies. 80's got 30. And 82. 22. Okay, 1972. It's not minted, so then that means it was Philadelphia where they minted it at. Yeah, 72. Y'all sitting at 16. 16. You're sitting at 16. I was a baby. I was just 2 years old. I was 2 years old, y'all. Okay, 72 again. Okay, 72. Was that you? You born in 72? Was that you? Born in 72. All right, 1975. Where the 75 babies at? Where y'all at? Y'all making some yardage. Y'all is 18 of y'all. 1975, y'all is These pennies, y'all, they done been all around the world. They done been around the world, y'all. These pennies have been around the world. 1973. The letter D is on there, so it was minted in Denver. 1973. There you go. That's 14. 14 y'all. So now let me see who else. Okay, 1974. And now anything before 82 was made with copper. And I think majority copper, whatever the percentage is, it was the majority is copper that they made the pennies out of. Anything after 82, then the majority of what they use to make the penny out of is zinc, because like they say, what it costs to produce it started to increase because of the cost, I'm sure, of the copper, and having to source the copper and use whatever to create the penny. So once it became, too costly, then they shifted over to another element, and which was zinc, and use zinc and another element together to create the pennies after 1982. So zinc was a little cheaper, but even still, fast forward from 82 to 2026, 2025, the government determined that, okay, we just can't keep doing it. We trying to create something valued at 1 cent, but the material it made it out of We can't find anything cheap enough to make it worthwhile. So, yeah, that's what they did, y'all. I'm going to do one more, and then that's going to close it out for my something old. And if you know got something old you want to talk about, drop it in the comment section. You know, drop it in there. Stir up some conversation, because you can't forget. You don't want to forget the past. You know, you learn from it. You know, if you forget it, then you doomed to repeat it. And a lot of what we're dealing with today is not new. As they say, nothing new under the sun. It's on repeat. You know, each generation get to come and experience, you know, things in their time, but also experience what we experienced, just revamped, brought back. So 1976 is the penny in my hand. If that's your year, say, Sugar, that's me. Drop it in the comment section. Sugar, that's me. That's 16 pennies representing 1976, y'all. If that's your year, I'm sure it was a good year. I'm sure it was a good year. I was just 6 years old. I'm sure it was a good year to be born in 1976. Me, 1970. But if I got a penny that represents you, say, okay, Sugar, that's me. That's my year. And if you got some pennies, hang on to a few of them. Just because, y'all. So, yeah. Just Sugar Shootin' the Breeze. See who's going to stop by to visit. And I definitely appreciate whoever show up to sit a spell and say, hey, Sugar, how you doing? And I can say, hey, I'm good. And how is your day? How you got, what you got going on? You know. Yeah. Like I'm sitting on my front porch. See who's going to stroll by in these social media streets and sit a spell. And for those that do show up and watch, I appreciate you. And say, hey. Hey. Yeah. So on that note, y'all, it's 11:53. 11:53. And I think I've been on here long enough, because I got a couple other things I want to do. I'll scroll a little bit more, but I got a few other things I want to do later on today. And but yeah, if you're inclined to shoot Sugar some stars, because I can receive stars now, I appreciate it. If you enjoy my content, I appreciate it, you know. But just being able to see a bubble pop up is like, hey, there you go. There's somebody stopping by. Somebody stopping by to see me. I appreciate you. So I'm going to go, y'all, without singing my song. Sugar Shootin' the Breeze, y'all. 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 Random when it hits me, I run with it. Random when it hits me, I run with it. That's what I do. And tell it. And see who's going to come and shoot the breeze with me. So, I love y'all. Enjoy the rest of your day. Mwah.